Woo! Hey everyone, this is Darren from Daily Crypto Trades News, coming to you live from Asia, guys. It's a great time to be alive, and guys and gals, we had a huge typhoon yesterday, and we're just finishing up the cleanup yesterday, so there was no videos yesterday, so I apologize. We got lots to talk about. We're going to be talking about a huge burn, and what is that going to mean to cryptocurrency? What's that going to mean to you and me out there? So that is going to be cool beans out there. Also going to be talking about the DXY, what is going on. Also going to be looking at and talking about a huge prediction for Bitcoin in 2035. This is insane in the membrane. Also, too, we're going to be looking at and talking to the CFC chairman out there and see what's going on with the whole turf war between cryptocurrency, crypto regulation, and the SEC, guys. So if this sounds interesting, if this sounds absolutely interesting, get ready to go down the crypto hole with the crypto rabbit hole with OG in the house, guys. It's a great time to be alive. And we got Dino the Dino in the house and a whole bunch of other stuff. So, guys and gals, let's get ready to go down the crypto rabbit hole together. And remember, none of this is financial advice. Please remember that. You've got to do your own research out there, and you've got to do you out there. Remember, crypto is a jungle and is highly volatile, and there is a good chance that you could lose all your money out there. So guys, be very careful, and remember, never invest more than you're willing to lose. That is so important. Do go back and watch all my other videos. I would appreciate it. So what happened yesterday? We did see that yesterday the broader markets were pretty good. We had a nice big pump yesterday. The broader markets did start off very worrisome as we had the UK, the Bank of England did talk about their currency and their gilt was going down. And in the beginning, the markets looked like they were going to tank and go down. And then we had a nice reversal after the UK bank basically stepped in and said, look, we're going to be doing XYC. So the Bank of England intervenes in bond market after historical sell-off. So that was pretty good. So the UK gilt yields were on course after the sharpest month rise since 1957 as investors fled fixed income markets following the new fiscal policy. So the measure included large swaths of unfunded tax cuts and have drawn global criticism, including from the IMF. So, basically the Bank of England, they intervened and they basically stopped the bleed out yesterday, and that's why the markets had a nice reversal to the upside. So the IMF did go out and they did complain and said, look, this is too much, and so hopefully other countries will follow suit, and we'll see a bit of a reversal out there. So we're also going to be talking about DXY, as I said, and the DXY is insane. We're seeing right now that basically as most fiat currencies are trash out there, and it's just getting worse, guys. So let's take a look at the crypto bubbles. Overall, we're seeing a nice green day. We're seeing Luna Classic is up. We're seeing SNX is up. We're seeing everything is going nuts. HNT is up 12%. So that is good news in the house. So if we take a look at the BTC markets right now, BTC is looking very good. A nice recovery, a nice comeback. A lot of that has to do with the fact that you can see we're going to be talking about the Bitcoin volumes, and the total trading volumes for Bitcoin is not going down. It's actually going up. And a lot of people are realizing that, the broader economies, the macroeconomic headwinds and the economies are just tanking. And we're seeing that a lot of people are realizing that Bitcoin is a huge hedge against inflation. And we're seeing that also we're going to be showing that there's been a huge sell-off out there in terms of euro and other currencies out there. And, from my perspective, I believe that a lot of people are now moving into Bitcoin and other areas that are a huge hedge against inflation. So we're going to be talking about that as well. So Bitcoin is up 4%. We're seeing Ethereum is up 4.75%. So things are looking good from that perspective. Now, guys, there's absolutely a huge burn. So Shiba burn rate surges 103%. Yesterday, this whole mysterious whale destroys a huge amount of Shiba Inu out there. So that is cool beans in house. So we're seeing that, we still have the whole Shibarium that's going to be coming. And, the burn rate yesterday for Shiba Inu was 103%. Amazon burner intends to beat August burns. And so Shiba Inu is tracking service makes its own burns from time to time, announced that over the past 24 hours, we had 103% burn rate. And that is amazing, guys. So, per data published by the Shibarium website, within the last 24 hours, various entities and individuals in the SHIB army have transferred a whole ton of coins to dead wallets where they will be permanently locked. Wow, wow, wow. And the burns increased the overall rate of burn by 102.62% among burn transactions. Two of the largest stood out, and these two made the mysterious wallets together burn 45.7 million Shiba Inu. So that is cool, guys. So that is cool. So if for the Shiba Army, that is great news out there. So let's take a look at what's going on. We can see right now the Shiba Inu Army right now, the Shiba Inu coin. Let's get it, guys. Is up. It's at 1111, and it's kind of just mid-channel between my support level at 1048 and my resistance at 1213 right now. So we're just going mid-channel, and if these burns continue, we're going to see a nice rise for Shiba Inu. So Shiba Inu is still looking pretty good out there. What else is happening, guys? So this is from Squawk Box, and they're basically talking about right now we're seeing that a lot of the regulation that's being applied to crypto is basically 70-year-old case law out there. So from that perspective, we're seeing that this is just not a valid it's just not valid anymore, and basically we're seeing that the CFTC and the SEC are just fighting it out. So let's take a look. Let's listen to what they have to say about that.
It should be fairly simple to split things up and delegate responsibility, like swaps, futures, options. Those are all your purview. Things that are based on securities could be the SEC's. Can't you guys get along? Can't you share?
We do get along.
Is that going to happen?
We can share. We have shared. We will share. But for us, the CFTC, the difficulty is, as you know, we're a derivatives regulator. We don't oversee cash markets. So the authority that I've been asking Congress for is cash authority, so that we can go into the Bitcoin cash market, the Ether cash market, and the other digital commodity tokens.
But Gary Gensler says that those are securities.
Those aren't securities?
Well, we're going to have to figure that out, I think, legislatively, because this is a new asset class, and there are different components and characteristics of this asset class as opposed to traditional asset classes. We have to rely on 70-year-old case law to determine what's a security, what's a commodity. We have at least one court case in the Eastern District of New York that says Bitcoin's a commodity. There are other cases out there. We're just trying to figure this out as we go.
It just feels like a big turf war.
Well, it's not a turf war. It's two regulators.
It's a turf war. It's a turf war.
Space who work together in the future space, and we're trying to find a reasonable outcome that will create certainty for the market, but also customer protections for retail investors.
I want to go back 70 years to the people that wrote the law and explain crypto to them. It should be fairly.
So what do you guys think? Do you think there's a turf war going on between SEC? And remember, the SEC basically has this whole hammer mentality. If it sticks up, hit it with a hammer. Where the CFTC has a different approach to things. So from my perspective, I really believe that if the CFTC does regulate crypto, I think the crypto space will be much better overall. And I think that we're seeing more growth. But the SEC basically they're taking a hammer to the nail approach. Guys, comment. What do you guys think? Who do you think should regulate crypto space? Should it be the CFTC or should it be the SEC? I'd love to hear what you got to say about that. What else is happening right now? We can see right now that we're seeing the whole fiat currency milkshake effect. We're seeing that the dollar is just going parabolic out there. We're seeing that the Canadian dollar, Australian dollar, euro, and British pound, and the Japanese yen are tanking right now. And we're seeing that the dominance of the U.S. dollar out there is just insane. And that is why we're seeing that most of the other currencies, fiat currencies are just trash right now. And we're also seeing that because of that, a lot of people are now selling their fiat currencies and they're buying things like Bitcoin, and they're buying things that are not going to be be affected by inflation out there. So guys, what do you think about that? Do you think that the US dollar needs to come down? What do you guys actually think about that? And that's another reason why we're seeing that the cryptocurrency markets are just kind of going flatline. We're not seeing much growth, and every time we do see a growth, we often see a crash back down to previous levels. So and a lot of that has to do with the macroeconomic headwinds, the DXY, the Fed printing money policy, and not only the Fed, but other currencies are just printing more money out there. So that is kind of interesting out there. So the other thing that we need to take a look at right now, we can see that the DXY has come down. So that is one of the reasons that we're seeing that Bitcoin and most of cryptocurrencies are up. So yesterday we did see the DXY had hit a high of all-time high of about 114.758, and right now we're seeing that the DXY has come down about 12.29%. So that is very good out there. So another thing we're seeing is that investors sell euros and pounds for BTC in record numbers on recent currency devaluations. So the whole devaluation of a lot of currencies has actually been good for cryptocurrency, has been good for Bitcoin, because we're seeing that the volume of Bitcoin is going up, and we're seeing that there's more holders right now who are basically dumping their euro, dumping their other relevant currencies and buying Bitcoin. So this is long term. It's good for the crypto markets, good for Luna Classic, good for the Dogecoin, good for everything out there. Also too, we're seeing right now that the US dollar rises to a new 20-year high of 14.65 out there. So that is just insane. We're seeing that we're seeing that the trading volume right now, the trading volume has heated up for crypto markets, and especially Bitcoin during the big leg down on Tuesday. BTC peaked at its highest level of trading since June 14th. Volume has gradually risen all year since bottoming out. So we're still seeing that even though the Bitcoin price is going down, we're still seeing that the volumes and transactions, sure, there's an equal number, there's more, there's selling and buying, but overall, I believe that we're seeing more buying right now because of the collapse of most of the currencies out there. What else is coming in? We're also seeing that, Q4 volatility calendar. So these are some of the things to look forward in Q4. And these things could definitely have a huge impact on cryptocurrency. Like September, October, the 7th of October, we got the U.S. non-farms. We got the 12th of October, we got the Fed FOMC minutes. That's where they're going to tell us if they're going to be increasing rates or not. We got CPI. We got the 19th of October is going to be UK CPI. So we got a lot of stuff that's going to be happening till the end of the year, and all of these could have negative impact on cryptocurrency. Now remember that September is typically a Debbie Downer for cryptocurrency, and October is pretty good. So hopefully we'll see some nice reversal coming in, and we'll start to see some price rises for September. Also too, we're seeing right now that Chainlink prices jumped to $8.35 and has given many traders a long-awaited opportunity to move coins while in profit after many bought the dips. So there are now 4x the amount of transactions happening on the Chainlink blockchain. So that is cool, guys. And from my perspective, I think Chainlink is an absolutely good pickup and holds long term. That's what I'm doing. I'm not recommending that you do that. This is financial advice. You do you out there. What else is coming in? As I said, we're seeing that the US dollar has gone insane. It hit a 20-year high against other currencies, and that's why we're seeing a lot more interest, a lot more people buying up Bitcoin. And as I said, the BTC volume has just been going uppity up like crazy out there. Right now we're seeing that the fear and greed is about the same as it was yesterday. It's slightly better than yesterday. Buy the fear and don't have tears. Is that top crypto analyst sees a silver lining for Bitcoin, says October historically bullish. So like I said, October is a pretty good month for cryptocurrencies, and I think that we're going to see prices start to slowly go up, and I believe that Q1 2023 is going to be insane. Also too, we have a prediction coming out from ex hedge fund manager, makes massive 8-digit figure Bitcoin price prediction for 2031. And what he's saying is that with the Fed basically going to be printing a ton of money, he's saying that the US dollar is going to go to zero. He's saying that a loaf of bread is going to be worth it's going to cost you $60, and he's saying that in 2021 he's seeing that inflation is going to 12x, and he believes that Bitcoin could be worth $12.5 million in 2031. I mean, from my perspective, I believe that $1 million Bitcoin is inevitable, in 2031. I'm not so convinced about the $12 million mark. But guys, what do you think? Do you think that Bitcoin can hit $12 million per coin in 2031? What do you guys think? Or is it more realistic to expect Bitcoin to hit $1 million? Guys, I'd love to hear what you got to say about that. Let's take a look at what's going on with the total market cap right now. So the total market cap right now, it's up 2.3%, but we just seem to be just going range bound, doing a crabby walk between 900 billion and 1 trillion. We just can't seem to break out above that 1 trillion mark. Every time we get pushed up above there, we just go down, down. I mean, Bitcoin is looking good. It's up over the 7 days. It's up right now on the 24-hour basis. We're seeing Ethereum is up, guys. Ethereum is up on the hourly. It's up on the 24-hour, and it's also up on the 7 days. So the Ethereum is looking good. Ethereum typically outperforms Bitcoin on the long term, on a long-term trend. BNB is up 5%. 1%. We're seeing XRP is up. We're seeing Cardano is up 1%. You know, I was really disappointed with Cardano. I thought that when we had the Vassal hard fork that we'd see some more pumpage and then we could see at least Cardano holding 50 cents, but that's not the case. Dogecoin is up 2.2%. We're seeing Dogecoin is up. Polymatic is up. We're seeing Shiba Inu is up 3.57%. We're seeing Avalanche. All the layer 1, layer 2 coins are looking pretty good. And let's see if we can find our beloved Luna Classic out there. Where's Luna? Luna Classic's at 33 spot right now. It's up 4.65%. It's down for the week about 2.75%. We're going to be jumping into Luna Classic. We're going to be talking about the burning burns as well. So keep watching, guys. Absolutely keep watching right now. So let's take a look at what's going on with Bitcoin. Bitcoin is looking pretty good right now. We got some really nice support around about 18,927. We got some resistance at 19.5 out there. So you know we did punch past that on the 26th of September. We did get rejected. So I'm hoping we can get back to those levels. But things are looking pretty good today. Depends on the broader markets. I mean, if once the Dow Jones opens, we could have a calamity out there. But you know, it is rough riding. Don't expect huge big gains. Expect, you know, some really sideways volatility between different ranges right now. And this week is looking pretty good. We got Bitcoin at 19,457. If we take a look at Luna Classic right now, we've got a really about $2.3 billion worth of Luna Classic burn out there. And we're seeing that the top burners are the tax burn 1.2%, followed by the Lunatics token. So that's not too bad. News-wise, nothing really much for our Luna Classic. Everything's been pretty quiet since CZ announced the burning of the fees out there. And we're seeing that Luna Classic is also just going sideways. It's trading at 0.000279535. And, you know, we got resistance, overhead resistance at around about 29. And we got some really good support around 26. So don't expect too much from Luna Classic. I think, you know, people are getting a little bit tired. And we're going to see a little bit of range boundness out there. So watch out for volatility out there as well. We're seeing that the total volumes are down about 17.27%. And we're seeing the market cap is up 6.12%. So people have been selling off. People are getting a little bit tired, and people are waiting to see what's going to be happening next. So don't FOMO in, guys. Don't get wrecked out there. And also too, this is kind of interesting that Do Kwon denies attempting to cash out 67 million in Bitcoin after his arrest. He still hasn't been arrested. He still hasn't been found. You know, Do Kwon is still tweeting up a storm like, "Come and get me, here I am." I don't know why he doesn't turn himself in if he has nothing to hide out there. If we take a look at the fear and greed for Dogecoin right now, it's at 35. It's about where it was yesterday. And right now we're seeing the Dogecoin price is at 6 cents. So the 6 cent support level is holding. Like I said, if we want the bears to take control, we need to get ourselves above 0.681. If not, we definitely could have a huge opportunity if we be taken, well, not an opportunity, we could see the bears take control and take us down to 5 cents. So I think we're just going to be going sideways, just going to be doing the crabby walk right now. Dogecoin volumes down considerably right now. We're seeing the market cap is up though. So, you know, people are kind of just, you know, after the whole Bank of UK thing and the more collapse of DXY, people are just kind of taking a standoff attitude, wait and see attitude to see what's going on out there. In terms of announcements today, what do we got happening today? Any key announcement today? From what I see, we got the initial jobless claims today, so people could be waiting for that. So nothing big other than the initial jobless claims. I don't think that's going to have too much an impact if it's bad. I don't think so. So we'll have to see how that pans out. Let's take a look at what's happening with Ethereum right now. Ethereum is just going sideways, is just hugging our 1331 support resistance line. It's just been going sideways. So we're seeing a lot of sideways accumulation out there. So that's going to bring this video to a closey out there, guys. So be blessed, be well, and don't forget to go down there and follow me on Twitter. Follow. Don't forget to check out all my links, guys. Get the links. We got the nano hardware wallet link out there. We got the Dogecoin, the Bitcoin tippy jar, and buy the channel a coffee. I would appreciate you become a Patreon member. Don't forget to check the links, guys, and also don't forget to get the merch. Gear up with the OG gear, guys. So I want to say it's a great time to be alive. You love it, I love it. Let's get it right now. Peace out.